Hello, my name is Aaron, and I am with Love Boldly's Q&A panel hashtag asking for a friend. Here, we address questions that straight or cisgender Christians may be uncomfortable asking people who are LGBTQIA+ regarding faith, sexuality, and gender identity. Today's question is, do you think it's healthy for young people to experiment with different expressions of gender and sexuality to see what best fits? My answer is yes. I work with children by day. I've been doing it for 17 years. And it is completely normal for children to mimic things that they see around them. So I also know and believe that gender is a social construct. We, in an unspoken way, have created some gender norms that Americans would say this is normal. For example, men wear pants. Women can now wear pants, so that gender norm has been messed with quite a bit. But men wearing dresses, in America, you'd be targeted. Interestingly, in other countries, that is not at all a norm. In fact, in some other countries, pants are too hot, so people just wear long gowns, or they might have different names for them, but in essence, it looks like a dress. Also, in our culture, it is considered to be feminine for men to show affection with one another. If you were walking down the street in Kenya, it would be actually forbidden or frowned upon for a man and a woman to be holding hands, but it is culturally acceptable for two men to be holding hands or two women to be holding hands. Gender and gender norms are social constructs. Therefore, it is good for children to be experimenting with those things. We have said as a culture, we've given gender, colors, gender. Pink is not a girl's color, pink is pink. So it is very normal to see children that are experimenting with wondering about those things, or a boy who wants to try on a dress because maybe their best friend at school likes to wear dresses and they want to experiment with that too, or boys who are wanting to paint their fingernails. That again is something that we have as a society have placed value upon for women only. And I think that it is a healthy thing for a whole person to be able to experiment with both sides of those things, because gender identity is on a spectrum. Everyone has masculine aspects of them and feminine aspects of them, because our culture has decided those things. No one is exclusively one or the other when it comes to gender, as opposed to sex, which would be assigned at birth. Those are separated out. That's another asking for a friend video. However, I have had many students that have experimented with those things, or have stepped into some things that might feel more extreme, like being brave and wearing a dress to school. But some of those students ended up being a part of the LGBTQIA community, and others did not. They would identify as straight, cisgender people. Thanks for asking.